Yo, 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 what is good, YouTube fam? It is your boy Joe Fit Johnson back at it again to bring y'all some fire content. As you see, we got some different vibes today. We got some new lighting. You feel me? If you're new to this channel, this is where we're going to talk about fitness, health, mindset, overall self-development. We're into crypto, AI, futuristic thoughts, and so forth. So if you like this content, if you're rocking with the content, make sure you hit the like, make sure you hit the subscribe, join the fam, stay in tune, because there's always new, fresh content coming. So I definitely recommend, of course I recommend, I'm biased, but hit the subscribe, hit the like. It's nothing but good vibes on this side. But what I want to talk about today, we're going to be talking about fitness, right? And something that I live my life by, and something that I always say is stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? A lot of people reach out to me in my company when they're 60 to 90 days away from their birthday, from a vacation, from a wedding, from a breakup. You get me? And they're always like, yo, I want to lose 20 pounds by next month. I'm going to Jamaica. Oh, my birthday's in 2 months. Can I lose this weight? Can I lose this fat? And it's like, bruh, are you kidding me? Like, I understand, like, yeah, let's get you closer to where you want to be, but why are you waiting until there's a date to start working towards your goals? You feel me? Like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You should always be ready. You should always be ready, right? And that's something I live my life by. So what I want to talk about today is how you can build lean muscle while shredding body fat and stay lean year round. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna make this like 5 steps or 5 keys, but it really comes down to this one thing. It really comes down to this one thing, and that's your intention in your relationship with food, right? First thing first, you have to become a more intentional, conscious being. What I mean by that, you have to become someone who is intentional about the things that they put into their mouth, intentional about the things that they consume, both physically and mentally, right? Not even necessarily mentally, but your mindset development as you go through this journey is very important, because that's what's going to help you to become more disciplined, help you stay consistent, and to help you realize that fitness and health is much more than just the physical level, right? It has a direct correlation with your mental health, has a direct correlation with the success in your business. It has a direct correlation with how you deal with people, it has a direct correlation with your spirituality, right? So when you're able to elevate and become more conscious and have a stronger mindset, that's going to help you actually be able to adapt this lifestyle and stick to it, right? And that's why I say you have to become a more conscious being, both with what you eat physically and mentally as well, right? Another thing, intention, right? You have to become an intentional being and a highly self-aware being, right? Somebody who's aware of the habits that they're building, aware of the things, the old patterns and things that they fall into, and realize like, okay, I know that I usually go and have these salty bags of chips at night because this is usually when I start thinking about that X, Y, and Z, that pain, or this is just the habit that I've built from years of just coming home after work, sitting on the couch and just eating chips while I watch fucking Naruto. Who knows? But you have to become a self-aware being where you're able to change these habits, right? You have to be able to make conscious habits, and also be able to set intention. And this is something that I work on with my clients in the program, because I've been doing this for such a long time and I've worked with so many people where I understand it's not about having the perfect workout plan. It's not about having the perfect nutrition plan. It's not about people not knowing what to do most of the time. Most of the time, it's people can't be consistent. People can't be disciplined. People can't stick to it. They can't truly shed that old version of themselves and embody this new version of themselves, right? And that's something that I help my clients with is killing the old version of themselves, right? Embodying that, that Joe 2.0, 3.0, continuing to level up like we do our iPhones, right? Updating that firmware, updating our lifestyles, updating our mindset, right? And that's why we are so keen on mindset development throughout the process, right? Throughout this journey, you have to continue to elevate your mindset, because this is ultimately the thing that's going to help you to stay disciplined, not depend on motivation and so forth, right? So back to intention. You have to become an intentional being, because your relationship with food cannot be the same as it used to. You can't be a person that just wants to eat something just because it sounds good, just because that's what you usually would do, just because you want some crunchy fried chicken, just because you want that ice cream. Like, your relationship with food must change. You must elevate, and you must have that mindset like, is this aligned with my goals? Is this aligned with who I need to become and who I'm becoming? Or am I just hungry as hell because I haven't ate all day, and that should sound good. Anything sounds good, right? Most people go all day without eating. So then when it's time to eat, like the worst shit be sounding good, right? Or they just have habits of just snacking where it's just like you're snacking on low vibrational food because that's what we've been programmed to reach for. The Skittles, the donuts, the etc., right? So you have to start to break these patterns, and you have to start having a different intention behind what you put into your body. You have to actually have an intention. You have to have a plan. And this is what we work on in the academy as well, is actually helping our clients start to become intentional and having a plan going into their week, having their groceries, having, their food prepped, right? So that you're able to eat healthy in a convenient manner. When you're able to have convenience plus healthier options, it makes it that much easier, right? Because usually what's at convenience isn't healthy options, right? If you're getting off work or, you're tired from a long day, you've been working, you've been editing, you've been creating content, you've been building your business, and you're out and about, easiest thing is for you to pick up some fast food, right? Easiest thing is for you to call some Grubhub, some Uber Eats, and pick up some trash, right? But when your intention changes, you can be out still, grinding whatever, but looking for a better restaurant that is aligned with your goals. Going on Grubhub, Uber Eats, and actually picking something that's aligned with your goals, right? Like, okay, I know I need my lean protein. I know I need some veggies, and I know I need me a complex carb that's not drenched in butter, oil, dairy, saturated fats. You feel me? Processed. So it's about having that intention, and that makes all the difference, right? Next thing that I want to touch on. So let's just embody that, right? Your relationship with food has to change, and that's why I'll never be fat, because my relationship with food is not like the majority of people's, right? Like I go in the fast food store, and this has also evolved because I'm a person who's always looking for knowledge, right? So as you become more educated and as you look for knowledge, you understand why these processed foods are bad for you and what they do for your body and your mind and your third eye and your gut health and all of these different things, you genuinely don't want to put those things into your vessel, right? Because you value your vessel that much, right? So as you begin to evolve along this journey and your mindset becomes more conscious, you start to become more intentional with the things that you want to pour within your vessel, right? A lot of people don't value themselves a lot, right? And that's something that we work on as well, is actual self-value. How much do you value yourself, right? Because if you're just going to put what the Skittles and Swedish Fish and Twinkies and all this bullshit into your vessel, you don't respect your vessel. You don't care about your vessel, but that's ignorance, right? So as you become more knowledgeable, as you seek information, as you switch up your surroundings and you begin to evolve and become more conscious, you're now able to pour and have more knowledge and pour more into your body, because when you know better, you do better. Bars, right? So a part of this also is becoming more knowledgeable and understanding why these people are programming us to eat these foods, these candies, these low vibrational foods into our bodies, into our temples. So we have to understand that first, right? If you get me, you get me. If you don't, you don't, right? Next thing I was saying is, you just have to change your relationship with food. Like you have to, where's my protein, complex carbs, where's my veggies, my fruits? Okay, if I have a sweet tooth, not looking for just like some candy, but like looking for fruit. Like I used to be addicted to candy as well. And we know that sugar is the most addicting substance probably on earth, right? I believe that's what they say. And I used to love Swedish Fish, Now Laters, like candy, Laffy Taffies. I ate it every day. You know what I'm saying? But I don't eat candy anymore. I don't literally I eat fruit. And when I eat fruit, I be like, yo, this is the real candy. This is what I was really looking for my whole life. But my family didn't know no better. You feel me? I mean, they knew better, but they didn't really know. Like go to the farmer's market, get some fresh blueberries and strawberries and melons and it's so good. I've been eating dragon fruit. What is it? Forgetting. I've been eating dragon fruit lately, and that shit's fire. Yellow dragon fruit, get you some. But I'm telling you, stop eating the processed sugars and substitute it for a natural sugar. Get you some fresh organic. Hold up. They ain't even paying me for this, but I'm about to show y'all something. Hold up. This shit right here. And I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. I am trying to get me a partnership endorsement deal with Harmless Harvest, because their coconut water is absolute But bro, this is the real juice. This is one ingredient, organic coconut water. When y'all be drinking them other coconut waters, it be having all type of extra ingredients. And this is another thing. Start reading your label. You're not gonna understand the label that you if you can't understand your label, don't eat it, right? That's a rule of thumb that I live by. But I do be eating this 80% of the time. If I can't read the label, I'm steering away from it, right? If it sounds like a scientific product, that's not what my body, that's not what God wanted me to eat. You feel me? God wanted me to eat what he made, right? So I should be able to read it, I should be able to grow it, I should be able to see it, kill it, whatever it may be. But I'm not about to be eating a whole scientific project that I don't know what that is. You feel me? Intention. Knowledge. And if you like tap in with Yaki, tap in with like Bobby Flays, they be doing the whole breakdown on the labels and shit like that. But what I aim to get, one ingredient, organic coconut water, baby. So yeah, Harmless Harvest, this shit's absolute crack. And then this is from Whole Foods, organic fair trade coconut water. Let the lights beam. I'm not being paid for this. This is free game. I did not used to like coconut water at all, but I found these and I've been addicted because this is the real juice. Like, I promise you, and I'm so passionate when I say this. Stop eating the processed sugars. Start eating the freaking fruit and the real juice. And when you eat the bullshit again, you're gonna hate it. It tastes like fucking plastic syrup candy, bro. I'm like, I can't believe I was eating this shit. Don't feed this to my baby brother. Don't feed this to my kids. Don't feed this to my loved ones. This shit's poison. Back to the video. But let me take a sip of this because it's a lot of passion speaking. But I am trying to get me in a partnership with Harmless Harvest. Like, send me free products. I'm going to put the world on. If not, I'm going to start my own company. I'm going to have my peoples out in Thailand, source them up because we need the shits out here. I don't know. We ain't got coconuts out here. Let's go 50-50 on it. You supply the coconuts, I supply the business. Let's do something. But we need the fresh coconut water, baby. All right. Let me drink some of this. This shit real deal. Oh my gosh. A good sign usually is when it's pink too. Why the coconut water is pink? I'm gonna just give y'all. We use Thai coconuts, which are some of the most fragrant, best tasting coconuts in the world. These young coconuts have varying levels of antioxidants, which can make the coconut water you're drinking turn pink. No matter the degree, this color fluctuation is naturally occurring and reflective of the pure coconut water. So every time I drink pink coconut water, shit's crack. Whether it's from Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, when it turns pink, that means it's not been fucked with, ain't added to, straight thoroughbred. You feel me? It is a little pricey, but we can definitely find a cheaper way. Let me call my people out in Thailand. If you're in Thailand and you can supply the coconuts and we can do some business, holla at your boy. What's up? How can we get these peoples a better deal without having to process shit? We need the thoroughbred water. But back to the video. So the second part, when it comes to becoming more intentional and conscious of your food, is actually learning your macros, right? When you actually start to understand food in numbers, it helps you to actually build a routine and a foundation of eating that actually build muscle and to burn body fat, right? So this is how my fitness journey originally started. I started with counting macros, knowing your carbs, your fats, your proteins, and your total calorie intake, right? So you need to know your total daily energy expenditure, your TDEE. You can find this on Google. And then you need to either be in a deficit, maintaining, or go in a surplus if you want to gain weight. If you want to gain weight, you need to be in a surplus. If you want to cut, you need to be slightly under or just maintaining. But always have your macros at a high protein between 30 to 40%. Complex carbs anywhere from 25 to 35%. And then fats, for women, you usually want to have a little bit higher healthy fats because this is important for hormonal function and things like that. And then for men, we can go a little bit lower. So I usually say between 20 to 35%, depending on person's goal. So again, always have most protein, complex carbs, healthy fats. And as long as you're eating whole foods, you're eating high protein and you're training hard as fuck and you're training consistently, and it doesn't have to be hard as fuck weight training consistently. You can go on hikes, you can go swimming, you can go do kickboxing, you can do different things to make it fun, right? And that's something else that's really important as you go through this journey is find things that make it fun for you, but also have your foundation of training, which is going to help you to build muscle, get stronger, and so forth. But also have your hobbies and things, whether it be swimming, kickboxing, Pilates, hot yoga, Muay Thai, whatever, mountain biking, rock climbing, whatever floats your boat. But still be doing your weight training, your resistance bands, your calisthenics, your kettlebells, whatever it may be, to build your muscle and so forth, right? And that goes into my next subject, which is train regardless of how you feel, right? So many people are like, oh, I don't feel like it. Oh, I'm not motivated. And they're associating their emotions with the work that they have to put in, right? You cannot do this. You cannot associate how you feel with the work that needs to be done, because if you did that right now, you would be homeless, right? You don't feel like going to work each day, but you go to work, right? You go to work. Same thing here, right? Go to work for yourself. When you're going to the gym, when you're working out, when you're making the time, not finding the time, when you're making the time, it is a form of self-love. It is a form of putting deposits into your own bank account, right? You may not feel like it when you go to the gym, but when you leave, you feel better, right? So many of my clients have reported back that, they're feeling, obviously feeling more confident and things like that, but they feel more confident in their business, right? Whether you're selling real estate, whether you're dealing with people, most of us are dealing with people, whether you're just showing up, right? Your energy's better, right? If you're leading your team, if you're managing, right? Some of the most depressed, low energy people, like when you go to the airport and they just like are trying to make your life harder, and it's just like, bro, you're just miserable with yourself. I guarantee they don't work out. I guarantee they don't go to the gym. I guarantee they don't eat healthy. Because if they did, if they were pouring that love into themselves, they wouldn't feel the need to act that way and feel that way. You feel me? So when you pour love into yourself, when you're taking care of yourself, it's going to allow your whole aura, your whole energy, your whole mindset, and just the way that you deal with people, your relationship with your kids, your relationship with your spouse. It's more than just about how you look. How you look is just a freaking perk, baby. It's just a perk. I'm trying to tell y'all, and so many of my clients say these things too. Like literally go on my website, it'll be down below. Listen to the testimonials and the transformations for yourself. Like, and ask your fit friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, ask how it's impacted them. Like, the physical change and looking good as fuck and sexy as fuck and hot and shit, that is just one of the perks, right? Most people train without even obtaining the physical goal that they want, and they just continue doing it. They need it for their mental health. They need it just for the lifestyle, for the energy, right? Just to release the stress, just for the extra endorphins. Not extra. Most people aren't even getting endorphins besides them scrolling on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So understand that. And that goes into my next portion, which is your why. Like, know your why. Know why you're going onto this journey and why this lifestyle is important to you. This is something that I ask people before I even work with them. It's like, why do you want to do this? Because if you just tell me, oh, I just want to be healthier and, I just want to look better. Like, no, bro, I need that real thoroughbred, something in your soul, in your heart. Like, why do you truly want to do this, right? And you may not understand that right now for yourself. You may need somebody to help you dig deeper, right? Because when I first started, it was just the physical, right? But it transformed into so much more once I went on my journey and seen all the things that it was unlocking for me. You feel me? So you may not understand why it's important to you right now, but I can tell you, and I can help you dig deeper into why this is important. This is where mentorship is so important, because you're not always going to understand the depths and the value of something until you actually are able to commit to the journey and unlock it for yourself. So I can tell you the things that you're going to unlock and how you're going to inspire your family and how this is going to help you in 10 years still be able to, climb the flight of stairs or go on a hike with your family or be able to go to Disney World and your knees and your kids ain't like, bro, is you serious? I still got 5 rides to go on. You tired, buddy? You feel me? Like, these are things that are important, right? And a body in motion stays in motion, right? A body in motion stays in motion. So the habits that we are building out now while we're young are the same habits that we're going to have as we get older, right? So the sooner that you can build habits while you're young, it is. As you get older, you start to get more, into your habits are harder to build, but it's not impossible. So yeah, understand your why, and it could just be for aesthetic purposes, which is completely fine. You just want to feel strong. That's completely fine. But just know your why, write it out and grow through it, right? Your why will change as you go through life. Because yeah, you'll reach your physical goals. You'll reach the physical goals. I've reached my physical goals years ago, but I'm still at it, right? For the mental health. And another thing that I want to say is, like, a lot of people will derail their fitness journey when life gets hard, right? Life is going to happen. Life. So something else that I recommend and I think is very important is associating your fitness journey with helping you to get through life. You get what I'm saying? Instead of looking at it as like, oh, it's a chore, oh, it's something I have to do, literally look at it like, yo, I feel the best when I leave the gym. Like, I feel the best after a workout, whether it be the gym, whether it be a walk, whether it be a run, whether it be whatever you do. Typically feel the best then, right? So when life, right, and you're dealing through these things, know that grounding foundation for you is a workout. Like, dang, I just have all this building up on me. Like, I could either just sit here in bed and just let it just continue to pile up, or I can literally, I know it's a force, but literally force yourself to do it. Watch a YouTube video that just inspires you. Like, there's a few people I can go on YouTube, and it's changed throughout the years. Right now, I'm into calisthenics, so watching people do calisthenics, like dope as fuck videos, like inspires me to have a foundation and use, like, even when I was living in my car and when times was really hard for me, that gym was like, I just put in my headphones, I took some and I just unleashed the beast in that bitch. You feel me? And I would leave and I'm like, okay, time to conquer this world. You feel me? So we need that layer of stress relief. We need that outlet. So many people are just working, taking care of kids, and just stuck in this cycle, right? Stuck in the rat race, right? And it's like, once you actually have an outlet that's pouring into yourself, it's going to allow you to think from a different mind space. It's going to give you a higher level of mental clarity. So that's another association as well. It's like, truly build this as your lifestyle. Truly build this as the long term. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I know it's easier said than done, but this goes into my next portion, which is your surroundings, right? Growing up, where I grew up in Minnesota, there's not a lot of fitness. Like, out here, everyone works out. You go to the beach, everyone's walking at the beach, everyone's outside, everyone, for the most part, likes to eat healthy, likes to work out, etc. And that was a big reason I moved out here, because I'm like, back home, y'all not on shit that I'm on. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to like blow up as like this fitness influencer. I was inspired back when I was watching YouTube and stuff like that. I'm like, people out here aren't doing that, so I need to go to LA where shit's popping. And what makes me say this is the importance of your surroundings. Like, you may be the lone wolf when you first start, right? Your friends may not be into it. Your family may not be into it, which is fine. So you have to take the responsibility to inspire them, to break generational curses, to be the black sheep until they're asking you, and they will ask you what you're doing, how you're doing it, can you help them? Boom, there goes a business for you, right? Not only a business, but there goes a passion for you to help other people. I say business because honestly, people pay attention when they pay for things. A lot of people won't respect your time and things like that until you charge them for it. Honestly, that's just my experience. But a lot of people I've been able to help free as well, because they're that hungry and they had that desire. But regardless, you're gonna have invested so much into yourself, into your mind, into your body as you evolve, where you're gonna be able to help other people. And they're gonna ask you how you did it. They're gonna ask you for help. At first, they're not gonna take you serious. You have to earn respect. It's not given. So when you show them that you're consistent, that you're being able to stick to your meal plan, that you're able to discipline your mind, you're able to eat right, and you're able to transform your body, and then they can see that you're a different person, they're gonna ask you like, yo, can you help me? How are you doing it? You feel me? Boom. So I hope this video helps. I hope this video helped, man. I'm here to shed light. I'm here to give game. And hit the subscribe, hit the like, share this with your friends. Like, I truly hope this helps. I'm here to just plant the seed and help y'all blossom. So I hope that this helps. Much love, much peace. I think this was everything. I want to talk about the second thing. One more. It was the second or the third. Basically, just talking about knowing your macros and knowing your numbers. Like, knowing how much protein you're getting in your meals, knowing your calories. But not only that, like I said, pay attention to the ingredients. Read labels. This is a really good habit to build, is to start reading your labels so that you can understand what ingredients are in food when you're in the grocery store and you're looking at these foods and you're understanding and seeing how much poison is in these foods. And you can also look into, how many foods in the U.S. ingredients are banned here. Are banned in other countries but allowed here. So there's a lot of foods in America that we allow that are banned in other countries, right? So that tells you a lot. So Can't really trust the big folk. Okay? If you didn't know, now you know. Ha! Can't trust folk. Do your own research. Your oppressors will never set you free. It's up to you, young king, queen. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Good vibes only. Gang shit. No stagnation. We out. Hit the link. Free meal plan in the bio as well. Easy money. Like, it's free, bro.